What's going on, people? I'm back with another episode of Stats and Facts. What's going on, one?
Yes, sir. What's good, bro? How you feeling today?
I'm good, man. What about yourself?
Doing good, man. Ready to jump into episode 53. Man, it's interesting. In the NFL, for me as a Saints fan, woke up the other day with the news that Sean Payton was either retiring or moving on. But it's been 16 great years. Well, I won't say all of them were great, but for him being a coach for us, man, he took us from what we used to be into being a team that compete. We got a Super Bowl. So can't ask for more as a football fan, especially with knowing how hard it is to get a Super Bowl, man. Jeez. So shout out to Sean Payton. Interested to see how we move on. It's definitely the start of a new era, so I'm excited. And yeah, as a Saints fan, let's see what this new journey brings, man. Any thoughts on that before I move on, bro?
Yeah, bro, that was interesting. I just want to wish y'all good luck, pal. Well, I hope y'all, like I say, make that trade and get Russell Wilson and add some new receivers.
Yep. We'll see, man. We definitely will see. Start of a new era. Man, with that said, bro, the playoffs, man. Jesus, they did not disappoint, man. Like I think it was like a couple games that went how nobody expected. And we gonna jump into it and dissect it here, man. First off, let's just go ahead and get into the classic. This game gotta be an NFL playoff classic,
Mm,
and that's the Bills and the Chiefs. When I say, man, hats off, whoever would have pulled it off, I don't think anybody would have been mad just because that's how great
mm,
of a
mm.
game this was. So let's just dive into it. We might have to stick on this one for just a few. Bills and the Chiefs, dog. What was your thoughts? Like, man.
Oh, like KC, please do not disappoint me. But they had the excuse though. The Honey Badger was out. He had a concussion. But they say you still, but you know how it is. You still got to play the game because, oh boy, what Gabriel Davis, I think that's his name, 4 touchdowns. And I'm like, I ain't know, I'm just getting into football, but it's just like basketball. I'm like, if one man is killing you and the game is close, common sense is you want to double team that person, that receiver. And I'm like, and all his touchdowns was wide open. I'm like, I don't get it. I'm like, what the hell, Josh Allen? You got an arm on you, or they just like this is like a ghost? Because
Both.
every time
Both.
I'm like, what? He just in the end zone. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Hey, that
But
man's special too, man. Josh Allen.
yeah,
Hey, Gabriel Davis, bro. It seemed like he was open every damn play. I think he had a
yes,
75-yard bomb. And the move he put on the DB, man, where he just and left him on the ground and was wide open in the end zone. I'm like, yo, this dude here, his Madden rating. I don't know what of his Madden rating is right
yeah, out of
now.
four, there was 3 out of 4 touchdowns on that same person. I think that was number 22. I'm
Oh
like,
my
bro,
god.
you are terrible.
Man, he cooked him. He cooked him. His rating
Uh,
going up. I don't know what it is on Madden, like I said, but it's going up. But shout
yeah,
out to Josh Allen. Josh Allen, another one he's mobile. He can get out of the pocket. Man, he had one run where he kind of was like, "I'm gonna run you over if you try to go too low and tackle me." Like, dude was out there picking up first downs with the run, with the pass. Oh my god, man, that was just a
yeah.
great game. And
And
then,
man, it's
huh?
crazy now. I'm really starting to like the NFL even more. I'm like, damn, that's what it's all about. Bring some excitement,
That
close games, and I
them
don't sweat. I'm
moments.
like,
Yeah.
well, on the other side, on the opposite side, my homeboy Patrick Mahomes, he is a bad man. And want to talk about Aaron Rodgers? This boy is under what? I think he's still under what 25, and he's balling like this.
Man, these dudes done been here before, man. And it's crazy because the cheat code is just Travis Kelsey, man. Like Travis Kelsey, dog. When I say he really hurts you, like as a Bills fan, if I was at home when he dumped that pass down to get that first down, I believe this was during the 13 seconds drive where they pretty much the Bills had the lead and they were pretty much just trying to take this thing home.
Mhm.
Man, he dumped it down to Kelsey. Crucial first down. And then I think the play after that, you already know what happened. Cheetah gets open.
Oh my God.
And when I say dog, he does what he always does. The dude is like, so this is Cheetah. Whoever that was trying to tackle him was like this close. Cheetah throws up the do sign and goes straight in the end zone. I'm like, only he can do that, bro. Like,
Yes. The man is not human, bro. I think that's another LeBron. He is not human.
bro,
I
that
think he
was,
gonna have that speed, and health wise, knock on wood. I think he gonna have that speed to 36, 37, just like LeBron. I'm like, he just did one shake and took off. I'm like, what the?
bro, the peace sign is just hilarious because it's just
Oh
like,
my God.
damn, bro, you just gonna throw up the deuce to him like that. And I love it though, man. It's just so exciting, bro. Like, you be like at the crib, like, this ain't even my team, but god damn, like you just enjoying it. But shout out to the Chiefs, man. Shout out to the Bills too, because y'all fought. I do
Yeah,
think,
like,
yeah, I do think Josh Allen in the Bills are gonna get it done. Like one day, they got a lot of potential out there, so I think they're gonna get it done. Unfortunately, they just ran into the kings of the AFC, the new kings of the AFC. Used to be the Patriots, now it's the Chiefs, man. And I remember earlier in the year we were kind of talking about the Chiefs, like I don't know if they're gonna get back just because they was inconsistent, but they picked it up, man, and they won game away. So shout out to both of those squads. Very excited to see how both of their futures go playing out. So let's move on, man. The Rams and the Buccaneers.
oh my God.
Another good game, but another good one. You
I
can
hate
take it away from here.
Tom Brady. Glad to see your ass out the playoffs. But, oh my God, bro. They had a 18-point lead, but I underestimated Brady. I mean, all right, you about to go on to the house.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a miracle. They came all the way back and tied the game, bro. I was like, oh my. But thanks to Cook, thanks
Cooper.
to, yeah, that boy, the truth. For a white boy, I got to give it to him. He saved the day. Think he,
Cooper.
think he got like, what, 20 yards in? And they got the field goal attempt and in Tampa Bay
Yeah.
on their home turf. Bye-bye. What the score was, what, 30-27, I think?
30-27. Yep.
Yep. So,
Walk off field goal. Yeah, Tampa just didn't have enough. I felt like it was gonna hurt them by not having their full core, especially on offense. But hey, they still showed up. Tom Brady is that man for a reason.
yeah,
Along with the help of his teammates, of course.
yeah.
But for you to continuously have comebacks like that, that's the testament to Brady. I mean, whether you like him or not, dog,
Yeah.
you gotta just go. And like you say, for them to be down 18, you storm all the way back like that. If they got a little bit more time, the
Never know.
Rams might be at home right now. But shout out the Rams, they got it done. That's
And
gonna be
shout out to
interesting.
our boy AB because I know he was happy. Every
Yeah,
team I leave, y'all always departed. Y'all always go down.
yeah. Shout out to Jalen Ramsey. You know how I feel about seeing him do his thing on that defensive side of the ball. So
Yep.
very excited to see how that's gonna plan out. Next up, we got the 49ers and the Packers. This one was it wasn't so much of a high scoring game. 13-10 was the outcome, and the 49ers were victorious. A snowy game too, so maybe that played a part in why it wasn't so much scoring going on. Hard to kind of fully do your thing in those kind of elements. But hey, man, this was a close one to the end. 49ers pulled it out. What was your thoughts?
I gotta take my head out to the Niners, bro. I ain't expecting them to win that. I was Aaron Rodgers all day, Devontae Adams all day. That was just me.
Yeah.
But hey, that defense it slept on big time.
Defense is pressure. Shout out to Warner. I think is it Warner or Warner? Number 54, I want to say on the
Yeah,
D
LB.
yeah, on the defensive side. Shout out to him. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, they just didn't get it done this year. But it happens, man. The 49ers seem like they riding on some momentum right now. It looks like they want to prove to people like, yo, we here for a reason too. And I mean, they were just in the Super Bowl year before last, so it's not totally shocking. I'm interested to see though if how far they go. What are the plans with Jimmy Garoppolo? Because it sounds like it's a whole bunch of what ifs in the air. Like they not even sure. But I'm like, I get it because there's times when he plays amazing, and then there's times where he just start throwing the game away. Seem like, but I'm interested to see because I'm like, damn, Jimmy G is better than a lot of quarterbacks in the league. So I want to see how that's gonna plan out. Now,
Yeah.
this next one. Oh man. Bengals, Titans. Wow. The Bengals, man. It's always one team every year that just shocks you. Like, damn. This Joe Burrow dude, man. This dude has been here before. Joe Beasy, man. And I know. He was sacked 9 times. So for them to pull this off, I'm still like, damn, how did they win when he was sacked 9 times? He's the first. It was a crazy stat. He was the first quarterback ever to be sacked 9 times and actually win the game. So hats off. Jamar Chase, shout out to you too, because you look like you'd have been here before. You definitely don't look like no rookie. So man, what was your thoughts on the Bengals pulling it out?
Oh, I was shocked. Somebody, I gotta give him a shout out. Bobby Armstrong. He said, "I'm telling you, bro, the Bengals are a sleeper. I see them going to the Super Bowl." I'm like, ugh. I said, I don't know, bro. But once they beat Tennessee, I'm like, they might have potential. But like I said, Kansas City ain't no joke. But I got to give a shout out to the Cincinnati defense, bro, because Derrick Henry, they was getting him in the second half. Usually he'll run through people. And, A.J. Brown, Julio Jones. I'm like, come on, man. Like, this game's supposed to be over. Hey.
I mean, we know how it go though with those injuries. Derrick Henry ain't no 100%. For you to come back like that, he made a sacrifice. He knew his team needed him. He tried to give him everything that he had. But I think if he's 100%, the chances are higher that they win this game. But that's still no excuse, man. The Bengals, just like the 49ers, they riding on the high right now. You can tell they got that umph about them when they step out there on that field, man. That they not playing with nobody. And just shout out to the Bengals again, man, for them to get it done as an underdog like that. Because I don't think nobody saw them or the 49ers beating their opponent. And probably this one a little bit more. People probably had more people riding with the Bengals, but it was still it's just shocking to see them guys so young and just doing what they doing, man. And I'm gonna say this. We looking at the Bengals right now performing like this. You obviously know what you got. You got a duo already. Guys, y'all got to draft somebody for that offensive line this year.
Yes.
And when y'all do that, oh my God, y'all really gonna be able to compete with the Bills and the Chiefs because y'all doing it now. So y'all just need to sign a few because I believe it has a few left guards, right tackles that'll be free agents this year, and they're really good. So y'all need to go bid. Y'all don't look like y'all got too many guys where y'all paying them extreme numbers. So, man, while y'all got the chance, go sign some guys on that offensive line, man. Because Joe Burrow making it happen now with the offensive line y'all got, which is not the greatest, just imagine when y'all get some guys that can actually protect them. So, Bengals, do what y'all do. Next up, before we move on, man, Super Bowl predictions. Let's get into it. What you got?
I really want the Rams to win, so I hope. Can't believe I'm saying this. I hope Joe Burrow mess around and beat Kansas City because I don't want to see Kansas City go back.
Wow, that's a hot take, brother. That's a hot take. Wow. Ooh. Okay, so it sounded like you got Rams, Bengals.
I got the Rams winning the whole thing because they defense better.
Wow. I didn't see you going with the Bengals over the Chiefs. That's an interesting one. I don't feel like I know I just been singing Joe Burrow's praises. I'm not sure they can get past KC because I don't think they can outscore KC, and that is gonna be a problem. If you can't put up the same amount of points as them, I don't see you beating them. But the defense is playing good right now. Shout out to Von Bell. He came from my squad, so want to see him do his thing on the Bengals. But I'm not sure they get past the Chiefs, so I got to take the Chiefs over the Bengals. Joe Burrow, man, you got some years where you gonna get it done. So I'm not too sad about picking them over you guys. Your time is coming. Rams, 49ers. Not sure how this plays out, but I like the Rams' chances just because I feel like the defense is better. So I'm gonna take the Rams over them, and so I got the Chiefs and the Rams in the Super Bowl. And when I say I feel like that could be a shootout, I hope it happens so we can see one of them Super Bowls where it's like, damn, I don't know who gonna win this joint. And I gotta say this year, bro, I want to go to a Super Bowl party because I always either had like been at a house gathering where everybody's watching the Super Bowl, but I ain't never been to a Super Bowl party. I feel like this year I want to go and watch the game where it's just like it's a vibe, bro. Like, have you been to a dope Super Bowl party?
No, I just watch it at home. That's just me though.
Yeah, yeah. See, I've been the same way, but I'm like, man, this year I think I want to go to I want to actually go to a Super Bowl party. So I'm gonna see what's up with that, man. Because I feel like it's gonna be an exciting one this year. And you got the fire Super Bowl halftime performance with some legends. So gotta you know what I'm saying, get in some kind of groove for this Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
With that said, man, I'm gonna toss the assist to you, bro.
Yeah, let's get going to the NBA, my favorite sport to watch. And yesterday I seen an interesting game, man. And I was so excited to see Anthony Street Clothes Davis back on the court. Made his debut against the Brooklyn Nets. And his first basket was a lob from Goat James. I'm like, okay, got a little pep in his step. And the game was tight. The only thing I did like, bro, like Brooklyn had like 17, 18 offensive rebounds, and Lakers had 1. So I didn't like the energy on defense. But in the second half, LeBron turned it on like a light switch, bro. And then what was amazing, a 37-year-old got back-to-back steals and had some dunks. That was amazing, man. That's why I say I gotta give LeBron his flowers while he's still here, man. Today it's the anniversary of when we lost Kobe and his daughter and other passengers in the helicopter crash. Unfortunately that happened, man. That was so sad to hear. And when Kobe had died, man, that's why I realized I'm like, yeah, I've been taking LeBron game granted for years, and that's why I say I can't do that no more. I got to get that man his flowers while he here. So that's why I say LeBron, he is the greatest of all time.
So. Yeah. Rest in peace to the Mamba, man. Man, it's just sad, bro. It's just crazy how fast time flies, man. 2 years now, like dang. But shout out to the legend Kobe, man. AD came back. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of exhausted talking about the Lakers because I feel like there's only so much you can say. It's pretty much saying the same thing over and over, like just waiting for them to truly reach their full potential. Obviously, when AD playing, like they better. So I wasn't really shocked to see it. I mean, it's pretty much what they showed is, I mean, I know AD hasn't played the greatest earlier this year, but they better with him. I feel like once he fully get healthy, we'll truly see what they're doing. Shout out to Malik Monk. Been saying this over and over, man. He's been the most consistent guy besides LeBron and I guess you could say AD and Melo. So shout out to Malik. He fits with LeBron. So Lakers, if y'all got any kind of moves y'all trying to make, y'all better not send him nowhere, or it ain't gonna be looking too good unless y'all bring in a whole another big star. But I don't see that happening. So shout out to them, man. what else I wanted to mention? Um, damn, I can't even think about it right now. But yeah. So what? Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you, bro. What are your thoughts on this whole James Harden? His name is heating up again. About potentially not being there next year. So what are your thoughts on that?
My thing is, thanks to Kyrie, toxic ass, and KD, he's sensitive, and him and Anthony Davis got something in common. They stay hurt. That's just facts. Last 5 years, KD been getting nagging injuries, and so has AD. So I think, sad to say, I don't see him win the championship no way, but I think James Harden out of there. But I would trade him in 2 weeks for the trade deadline.
Mm.
That's just me. But they say the rumor is if they lose, he'll do a sign and trade and go to Philly and they'll swap him for Ben Simmons. What you think of your take on that?
I'm not mad at that, and I believe it'll work because the last time we truly seen Harden look like he could take his team all the way was when he was paired with a big man who was doing things, and that was Clint Capella. I still don't understand why they broke that up to this day because that's when you was having the most success. You was able to kill guys from the outside with threes, and you got a big man who, Clint Capella just does his job. He's not like a Embiid, but he gets it done in the paint, throwing them lobs all day. Like it's just nothing. And I feel like so if you pair James Harden with Embiid, Embiid knows his role. I would just want Embiid to cut down the threes a little bit if James Harden get over there. Cut him down, kill dudes in the paint like you've been doing. His last 4 games has been crazy. He looked like he back to the MVP level he was playing last year. A lot of us kind of forgot about that, like how well Embiid was playing last year before he got hurt. He pretty much was the leader in the MVP race. So I want to see this happen just because I want to see Harden get back to being that guy, man. I feel like I'm proud of how he sacrificed. He hadn't really been complaining, like, besides complaining about the refs and all that, he ain't really been complaining like whining, but you could tell he ain't the Harden that just killing these dudes out there, man. Like, I want to see that again. Like because if you go back 2-3 years ago, dog, Harden was looking like he's gonna be up there with the greats like Kobe and all them when it's done, just because he a bucket. Like you can't stop him. So I want to see him get back to that, man. And I hope that they can pull this trade off because I also want to see Ben Simmons playing again, man.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, like they said, they're gonna let it run all the way to the end of the year. But I'm sorry, bro. Like James Harden, a great player, well deserved. I like his game and he, work hard. But the proof is in the pudding. He's a choke artist. It doesn't matter if you go to Philly, stay in Brooklyn or not. I don't see them winning. But thanks to Kyrie and KD offensive talent, because they real bucket getters, James Harden just he be a flop. Like he had all them turnovers. He ain't aggressive going to the hole. Getting his free throws done, and he love that step back three. He been doing that for the last 8 years. So then Embiid, what you said about his game, he just an offensive machine, but he don't dominate the paint. He just loves shoot jumpers. So don't get me wrong, that's a regular season for your ass. That's probably 60 games next year if they team up. But I don't see them winning no championship because the style of play, both of them lazy as hell. They not aggressive enough.
Yeah, if they can like I say, they just gotta sacrifice it. Go take a page out of when it worked for Harden, the whole Harden and Capella era, Eric Gordon, all them guys out there when they was pretty much just letting it fly and throwing them lobs. And it was working, but I that's why I say I do feel like it could work in Philly. I'm not sure I'm not saying that they're gonna get a championship or nothing like that, but I feel like it'll be the chances would be better than what they have right now. Get Ben out of there. He don't want to be there. I think the whole world knows that at this point. Let him go play. And it's looking like Kyrie will be full time because that's what's hurting him too. It's hard to like they said, man, it's hard. Everybody got to be on the same page when it comes to sports, bro. Really, not even with just sports. Anytime you got a team, everybody has to be on the same page. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's Kyrie's choice to be vaccinated or unvaccinated, but it's hard for the team to fully buy in when you playing only road games because it's like, well, damn, like we all a team, but we got Kyrie doing his thing and we respect that, but we all kind of feel like we sacrificing too. So it's that kind of dilemma. Like, yeah, you our brother, but it's hard for us to all be on the same page. And I think that's why Harden kind of uninterested some games. Like, oh, like you could tell he just not fully the Harden that we know and see, which is crazy because his numbers are still he's still putting up some good
Yeah, he
numbers,
put numbers.
playing playing half his game. So I'm like, bro, he's playing his whole game, bro. He going back to the MVP days. So
Yeah, man, that's why, in my opinion, bro, I hate, like you say, injuries are part of the game. That's why I say I know for a fact last year that was their championship. We would be having this conversation. Maybe James Harden still a lead because he ain't happy, but if he got him a ring out situation, it wouldn't matter no more. That's why I say, in my opinion, bro, this is James Harden and Russell Westbrook last year to even be in the same class as competing for a championship, winning. So that's why I say I think eventually Russ game for the Lakers gonna step up. Hopefully AD can stay healthy and they make one trade. I see them winning the whole thing. It doesn't matter who come out the East because if the Lakers healthy, they win in the West. So everybody can stop talking about Phoenix and go to State because I really don't see them beating the Lakers in the series with a healthy run and AD. It just I don't see it.
yeah, Harden is 32. I was trying to look up his age. He's 32, so I feel like he got some more years. And that's the thing about guys like that don't have that super aggressive game, like to where they just pounding to the hole every time. They kind of got a game where they ain't relying fully on just athletic ability. He still got one of them games was kind of smooth, hit you with a few dribble. I ain't even gonna say a few dribble moves. That boy,
1,000 dribbles.
he gonna dribble that ball, boy. Uh, so I feel like he got a long, he got some more years in this thing where he can be competitive. So shout out to Harden, man. What else you
Yeah.
got for us, my brother?
Let's go on our last take. Let's go into the music.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta bring this up, bro. It's a new rap artist. He cold. He's very talented, and he goes by Corday. Used
Yeah,
to be YBN Corday.
yeah.
Uh, Unfortunately, his album From a Bird's Eye View didn't do too good. It only sold 20,000 copies this first week.
Mm-hmm.
But the sad thing about it is he's not a lame rapper, and the album is decent. So I'm still tripping on why the sales was low. It was worse than Roddy Rich. So I'm like, dang, like, did they promote it enough? Or the way DJ Academics went about when he got a point is his personality. He's not outgoing. He's just like a talented rapper, with good stories. So my thing is that I see you try to be a rapper as well. I think what it is too is like when you actually talking about something in life, but you don't bring that fire to the table like Kendrick and J. Cole. Like that's why I've been telling like party records, but you actually a spitter. It's kind of hard for you to be that star you wanted to be, like that you dreamed about. You in the game, got the deal. You got him a pretty woman out of it, but he's not that star. And that's what my point to everybody out there, man. You got to go with the flow when it comes to being an artist. You got to have a hot record for the album to sell or to be like Lil Baby or Da Baby, even though that's not your lane, but still you want a party or club record. So let me get your take on it.
Uh, so I would say one thing about it. Trust me, I know something about being an artist that feels like you talking about something, but you're not outgoing because Lord knows that's probably me to a T. But that's something I plan on correcting this year, like just giving people a more more insight on me because unfortunately, man, it ain't like it used to be where you could just put out your music, people buying to your music, and they say, man, I rock with this person music. Really don't care about what they doing they all time. Nowadays, it's totally reversed. People want to know everything about you. People want to know what kind of personality you got. You can't really just put out music and just keep it like that unless you like the big dogs and the top tier artists. And that kind of sucks, but like they say, man, you got to make some kind of sacrifice, I guess, to really get to a level that you want to be. But I don't know. I seen people throwing around the flop word. I'm like, how do we know that? How do we know it's a flop if because we don't know his expectations. We don't know what he was planning on selling. Like I'm not sure what his last album sold, but hell, it could have been a jump up. So 20K, man, depending on how it looks when you tour, that might be a win. Like if he could pack out theaters, amphitheaters, shit, I don't see it as a flop. Especially if you can do multiple cities in the US and even go overseas and sell out theaters to where you could just tour. Shit, you winning to me. Cause trust me, I as an artist that's trying to get in the game, I know how hard it is to build up a fan base. So anytime you got a fan and people know about Corday, so you already winning, bro. Like I feel like it's easy for the internet to kind of look at the numbers and like, damn, you only sold 20K. Nigga, that's a lot of people when you really get into it. I mean, it may not be 100,000 or a million, but 20K is a lot of people, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And I think that was a sale. So I'm not even sure what the streaming numbers look like. It's like
Mhm.
streaming probably, you probably streamed a good bit. So um it just sucks, man, because
Pressure.
nowadays it's just, man, the music game is weird, bro. It's focused on everything but the music. People like yeah, you rap good, but nigga, what are your antics? Like what are you like what else what fuck shit are you doing? I want to see you do some shit like that and then we'll get back to your music. That's why it's so crazy. Like even the big stars, they rap good, but as soon as they got drama going on, oh my god, they trending. Everybody on them. You seen what happened? Ooh, ooh, ooh. And
That's
then
facts.
then they drop a project, everybody like, man, this shit hard. Nigga, y'all just was like, okay, the music is hard, but now that he got some drama or she got some drama going on, y'all really fucking with the movie. It's like this shit
Mm,
is so trash, man. But
yeah, the world is fake as hell. Like they say, they want drama. But I'm gonna agree with you on two things: the fan base and the touring. Cause he been doing it. He been out since 2017. And my thing, I ain't gonna lie though, you gotta look at it too. He signed with Atlantic Records. Just imagine since he fucked with Dreamville and him and Cole Cool. He would have been a Dreamville artist. I think it would have went the sales will be way bigger than what it is because, like they say, JID finally getting buzz, and he been in the game for a long time. He just
yeah,
never had that record that blew him. Like what I think it was 2 years ago. Corday had the record with Anderson .Paak, and that shit was a jamming. You
yeah.
know, that went hard. So
Yeah, and that plays a part too. Where do you sit on the priority list at your label? Because if he's with Atlantic, it's a whole bunch of heavy hitters over there.
Young
And
Boy, that's the main one.
Young Boy, you got the baby, you got I believe
No,
the baby.
the baby with Interscope.
Interscope, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think the other ones. Hold on. Is what? Damn.
Atlantic. Damn, who's on Atlantic?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I know Young Boy. I think Kevin Gates still on Atlanta. He independent,
Damn.
and we is still with Atlantic. So basically, that's why I thought of Young Boy. That's what just shut it all down because he's a numbers guy.
Yeah, it's some numbers. I mean, it's some guys over there. So you gotta just imagine, like, your label probably looking at you like you said, you probably don't got no hit on the radio or no radio single. So yeah, you really ain't on our top priority list like that. And that sucks, man, because a lot of times the people that sell a lot, they don't be talking about shit, bruh. And you
Hell
got
no.
all these you got all these lyrical people, or just people that maybe not even the most lyrical, but they talking about something, and they don't get the best marketing. So I'm like, if they marketed Cordae better, probably that could probably help too. But I mean, he did everything you see from an artist when they about to drop something. He did hella interviews. The previous 2 weeks, he was on Breakfast Club, a whole bunch of other podcasts. So when you start seeing that, you already know what time it is. Oh, they about to drop something. Anytime you see any artist doing a whole bunch of interviews, like, all right, they finna drop some shit. So I mean, shout out to Cordae. He dope. He got the talent. He gonna be here for a while. He just gotta keep growing shit. Sometimes it just take time. Goddamn, like he'll be
Even when
alright.
you get in, as a message to all you rappers, even when you get in again, it still could be a slow ass process. You ain't make it.
Shit, like I say, if you could tour, goddamn, don't let the internet trick you
Ooh.
out your mental space, nigga. If you could tour, the minute you start making money from music, you could tour. You got fans who hit you up either every day or every other day, letting you know how dope you are, or nigga, you already won. Like, damn, with these other artists, how big they are, nigga. Anytime you could do a show and make money, I feel like you done won, because that's the level every artist pretty much should be trying to aim to the point where you can generate income off of your music, where you can do shows, or just like I say, just make money, period, off of your music. That's the goal, because you're creative. I feel like you won at that point. Just try to do other shit, you know what I mean, to build up your portfolio. But Cordae gonna be all right. Before we get out of here, what else? What you been jamming musically?
Damn. We jamming like I told you, the same old shit. Look, it's the old Boosie, the old Wayne. Every now and then I go to Cole and Kendrick.
Yeah.
That's it.
I've been on that man, I've been on that Schoolboy Q I See More on album this previous week. I've been Isaiah Rashad album, The House is Burning. I want to give that album some just due, because I go back to that album a lot, and I think it was a dope project. So shout out to Isaiah Rashad. I've been jamming that. And Wayne put out Sorry for the Wait um back on like streaming platforms. So I've been jamming that as well. And along with some other Wayne. So I think I jammed Dedication 3 and 4 the other night. So that was kind of dope. Hadn't heard that in a while. Shout out to the legend Wayne. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Anything else, bro, before we dip?
That's all, folks.